Hello, Namaskar. I'm Surekha Sridhar and I welcome you to this motivational session on behalf of the Utkarsh group. I'm sure all of you are preparing to take up competitive exams and make a career for yourself. I understand that it is not just a career for you. You are creating a bright future, a secure life for you and your family members. Let me help you a little with this. Listen to this talk till the end. I assure you, you will have a life-changing experience. The topic of today is Mr. Yes and Mr. No. Have you met them? Do you know what are the typical dialogues of Mr. Yes and Mr. No? Yes? No? Yes, I can do. No, I cannot do. Yes, I can win. No, I cannot win. Yes, I can overcome. No, I cannot overcome. Yes, I am possible. No, impossible. Each one of us have two voices in our head. One says you can, other says no, you can't. They are Mr. Yes and Mr. No who are within us, always in an arm wrestling match. Sometimes it is Mr. Yes who wins, sometimes it is Mr. No who wins. How can we tame Mr. No and help Mr. Yes grow? Let us discover. Have patience and watch the video. I'm aware that all of you are preparing hard to succeed in competitive exams and are being troubled by Mr. No now and then. This Mr. No, he creates self-doubt and distrust in you. Utkarsh is here to help you succeed and overcome your impediments in life. I understand that all of us are helplessly, hopelessly human, but we only have one short life and an even shorter youth. We need to achieve our dreams within this short period of time. We cannot allow Mr. No to ruin our bright future. Do you think leaders, achievers and successful people did not have to deal with Mr. No? Even they had their fair share of fears and problems in life. Everybody feels fear. Fear is the most natural feeling inherent to human beings. We all feel fear at some or the other point of time in our lives. A brave person is not someone who has no fear, but rather someone who has dared to look beyond fear. All the achievers have dared to dream. They have worked hard to make their dreams come true. Is it so difficult to dream? Is it so difficult to have self-belief? No, not at all. Fears and dreams take birth in your mind. You need to decide whether you want to give space for fear or for aspiration. The first step towards success comes with belief on self, confidence on self. You need to respect learning and have love for hard work. Then takes birth devotion towards the work you do. Love plus respect is equal to devotion. In Sanskrit, tapasya is devotion. Why do we need tapasya? Because devotion brings self-discipline, and due to this, achieving the goal becomes easy. Tapasya can turn your mind inwards and enhance focus. Now coming back to Mr. Yes and Mr. No, let me give you a visualization of this. Imagine a white horse, reins and a rider. The white horse is your mind, the reins are your thoughts, and the rider is your intelligence, your brain power. If your intelligence can control your thoughts, your mind will be in control. Why should you control your mind? You all are aware that we have 5 sense organs. The mind is a super sense organ, and this mind is more slippery and fast than any other living organism in this world. Now imagine if you have control on the horse, which is your mind, by holding on to the reins, that is your thoughts. Then your intelligence will ride towards a water source, which is knowledge, to help you quench your thirst for learning. With this learning, you'll be able to pass competitive exams you're preparing for. No doubt about it. You can take the horse, ride the horse to the river of knowledge without any difficulty. If you have a disturbance or distraction in the conscious mind, it manifests externally. We can see it in your behavior. If there is doubt or disturbance in your subconscious mind, it manifests as fear. Subconscious fears feed Mr. No, and they feed Mr. No so well that we develop self-doubt and become wavering. When we control our mind and strengthen our inner self, we feed Mr. Yes, and we develop self-belief, self-worth, and self-discipline. Any work looks easy and any goal looks attainable. In short, be positive, be true, be grateful, and take control of your thoughts. If you don't give a direction to your thoughts, then they will go haywire and make you directionless in life. If you take control of your thoughts, your self-confidence will be high. Now let me ask you a simple question. Most of you might have played some or the other video game, right? When do you find a video game interesting? When it is challenging, tough, difficult to win, right? Only then you feel the value of the victory and the value of the reward. If the video game was too easy, predictable, and there was no fear of losing, do you think you would enjoy it? No, not at all. Even life becomes boring with no challenges, difficulties, and troubles. Enjoy them. You will enjoy food when you are hungry. You will enjoy sleep when your body gets tired, and you will enjoy passing a tough competitive exam when you work hard and attempt the exams with self-confidence. You are the author of your biography. One day when you look back, you will feel happy to fondly remember how you faced the challenges and how you could overcome the difficulties and how you stood up in the times of hardship. This can happen if you can wage a war on your inner fears, weaknesses, and keep Mr. No in control. Are you not the hero and heroine of your story? And don't heroes face challenges bravely? I am sure you would not like to watch a boring, silent movie with no action and adventure. So, enjoy the obstacles, enjoy the hurdles, enjoy the barriers. Only when there are obstacles, hurdles, and barriers, you will come to know how tough and strong you are. Before I end this session, let me tell you a little bit about Robert Greene, an American author who wrote many best-selling books. There is one particular book I would like to mention in this session, 33 Strategies of War. The author Robert Greene believes that life and war are not different from each other, just the way Lord Krishna felt and expressed in Bhagavad Gita. He studied countless battles throughout history and put together 33 strategies to be successful in life. In this session, I will share only about the first strategy of the part 1. The part 1 is self-directed warfare, which means first of all of you need to conquer your own mind. First, declare a war on the enemies within you. The strategy number 1 is called the polarity strategy. This strategy advises not to stand in the crowd and go to the extreme. Don't be afraid of battles. Recognize your enemies who are not allowing you to win and wage a war on them. Most of the times the war will be by us, on the enemies who are hiding inside us. Recognizing the enemy will give you a clear purpose and direction in life. Only battles will allow us to win. If we hide inside and take refuge in the dark, we can never enjoy the power of winning, and ultimately it's victory over your enemies which will bring you to the most meaningful and lasting victory. The struggles you are in today is helping you build the strength you need tomorrow. Believe in your strength. Believe that you have completed 90% of the journey towards success. Do you know how? You finished your school successfully? Is it not? You have finished your pre-university course successfully. You finished undergraduation course successfully, and many of you have even completed post-graduation successfully. I am sure many of you have gained additional skills and additional knowledge which is unique only to you. You have put in your heart and soul to prepare for the competitive exams you aspire to complete. Don't you think you have completed 90% of the journey? Have patience for the last lap. Control the Mr. No in you. Feed the Mr. Yes and allow him to take charge. You cannot serve two masters at the same time. You can't have 2 feet in 2 boats. Make Mr. Yes your master, and I promise you, you will reach your goal. You are always right. If you say yes, life says yes. If you say no, life says no. Life is nothing but a mirror which reflects your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Have a great future.